Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to make melt and pour clear soap without alcohol, and it's been so much requested for me to do it again. I'm gonna do it again. If you're new here, you're welcome. I'm just going to show you some of the ingredients, all of the ingredients that I'm going to be using right now. So okay, this is my coconut oil, organic coconut oil. This is my stearic acid. Okay, stearic acid. This is my propylene glycol. This is my vegetable glycerin. It's very important to have vegetable glycerin in it so the soap will not dry the skin. This is my water. This is my sorbitol. And this is my lye. So I'll be measuring out everything right now. So we're gonna start by measuring out our coconut oil. So we are measuring out 190 grams. So this is our stearic acid. We are measuring out 100 grams. Okay, so we're gonna be measuring our water and lye next. So next we're measuring out our water, and we're measuring out 110 grams. Okay, that's 110. So next we're gonna measure out our lye. So next we're measuring out our lye. So I am measuring out So we measured out our lye. So now that we've measured our ingredients, these first ingredients, so I am gonna melt the coconut oil and stearic acid, and then I will be mixing my lye into my water, and then we'll start making the soap. So I'm just gonna mix my lye into my water. So you have to wear a mask while doing this. so you don't breathe in any fumes. So my lye is fully mixed well. It dissolved very well. So my lye has dissolved very well. So next, I'm gonna measure out my vegetable glycerin, and I only need 3.5 ounces, which is, this cup is 3.5 ounces. Okay, so this is my vegetable glycerin, and what I do is I mix it with my lye. This way it's fully incorporated in my soap. Okay, I mix this very well. You can do it the other way around, like you don't have to do it this way, but I find this way is more efficient. Like, really depends how you're making your soap, but I like it this way. Okay, so that is full mixed. Let's check on our oils. So our oils have melted, and I'm gonna be adding my lye water, which is mixed with vegetable glycerin. So I'm just gonna mix this together. So someone asked me if I use heat. I don't use heat. I use the heat of the soap right now. It's the one I'm gonna use up to the end, so that the soap keeps heating up, and the heat is just right. So you don't need to put this in a microwave or on the stove or anything. So now that I've mixed this very well, I'll be covering this. I'm gonna use a foil to cover this, and I'm gonna leave this alone for 15 minutes. And I'll be right back. So it's been 15 minutes, and I'm gonna take this off. Okay. So now I'll be adding my propylene glycol. So propylene glycol, I'm gonna be using 19 grams. So I'm just gonna mix this. So at this point, I'm just gonna blend my soap. now I'm gonna add my Sorbitol, and that is 320 grams. And then I'm gonna blend. So at this point your soap is gonna look like this, but you know, don't be alarmed, it will clear. Okay, it will clear. So we're gonna stir our soap a little bit more, then I'll be right back. So guys, so you see our soap is coming almost clear. You know, like I told you, just don't be alarmed when it's cloudy, when it's, no, don't be alarmed, it will clear. So I'm just gonna do one more blending just to make sure. So at this point I'm going to let my soap sit. You can let it sit until it really becomes very clear, okay? And I'll be right back. So guys, now I'm ready to pour my soap into the mold, but you can see how clear this soap is. It's really clear. It's very clear. So if you follow this recipe that I'm gonna put down in the description box, your soap will become like this, very clear. I'm just gonna show you on the spoon how it looks like. So see, it's crystal clear. So let's just pour our soap in the mold. And like I said before, I let it sit for like overnight because I just want it to harden on its own. That's what I would advise. Okay, this is our mold, and we're gonna fill out the soap. See how clear this soap is, really clear, super clear. I mean, you can actually tell even before it hardens that it's gonna be clear. So I let my soap cure for about 2 weeks. Then I can use it. But yeah, see how our soap became so clear. There. So guys, I'm gonna leave this sit overnight, and I'll see you tomorrow when we are mold. Okay guys, we're back, and our melt and pour soap without alcohol has hardened, and I'm just going to unmold it. But like I said, like you can see, it's really clear. So let's unmold the first one and look at it. See? So let's continue molding everything here. So if you follow this recipe, your soap will be clear like this. It's really easy, very easy. And a lot of people have been asking me to put the ingredients in grams, and I will do that so that it's easy for everyone to copy the recipe. See guys how clear our soap is? That is our soap. It has to be clear like this. Now I have a little bit in here that I'm going to take out. Someone asked me if I use the heat. No, I don't use heat. The heat of the soap remains. It really stays the same. Yeah. I'm trying to remove this. It's very thin, but hopefully I don't break it. Oh dear. Anyway, it will come out slowly. Yeah guys, this video is a redo for some people. There we go, it came out. And see how that is clear. Like really, look at that. That is how this soap is. Okay, it has to come out like this. If it doesn't, then maybe you got the you got it wrong, you got the recipe wrong. But if you follow the recipe I'm gonna leave down below, you will have no problems. And there you go guys, I just redone this video again. For everyone who's been asking, this is our most popular video here on my channel, and I did it for you guys. There you are. If you have any questions, I'm here. If you have problems with the recipe again that I wrote down, just let me know and I'll answer you. Otherwise, yeah, that is our melt and pour soap without alcohol. Really, you can make this soap without alcohol. You know, it's very possible, and you know, I did it here, you saw it. And personally I don't like the alcohol because it smells, you know. Sometimes like when you put like it, I just don't like that alcohol, so that's why I came up with this recipe without alcohol, and it came out perfectly. Plus this soap has vegetable glycerin, it doesn't dry. Okay, someone asked me how long I leave my soap to cure. I just leave it for 2 weeks and then I use it. You know, this soap you can add anything you want, whether it's fruits, vegetable, powder ingredients, herbals, I don't know, anything you can add to it and it doesn't dry. Okay, make sure you add your vegetable glycerin and you're good to go. Okay, so guys, I am going to show you how this soap is, how you can add your natural ingredients in this soap. Now, a while ago I made plantain powder. The video is on my channel. You can see how I made it, and this is very good for the skin. If you have skin problems, acne, eczema, it solves almost all the problems. So now I have some tea tree essential oil, and I'm gonna cut this soap, and I'm gonna add my plantain powder, and we're gonna see how our soap will come out. And you can add any other ingredient if you want. Okay, and as you can see, our soap is really clear. Okay, you see that? Crystal clear. So now let's melt this with a 30-second burst. So if you can see here, see how our soap is clear. So when you melt your soap, you don't want to boil it, you just want to melt it. And see, it's clear that way. So we're just gonna add the ingredients. Okay. So we're gonna add about 5 drops of tea tree essential oil. Then we add our plantain powder. I'm just gonna mix this. So there, everything is mixed well, and we're just gonna pour it into our mold. If you don't know how to make plantain powder, I have a video down below. And we're gonna let it sit, and I will mold it. Okay, so our plantain soap is hardened, so I'm just gonna unmold this. Okay, here we are. So this is a plantain soap, I call it, because I used plantain powder, and this can help with acne, blemishes, pimples, rough skin, plus it's moisturizing. There is vegetable glycerin in here, there's tea tree. Yes, so here we are. You can otherwise put any ingredients you want in this soap. Okay, so we did use our melt and pour soap to make this. You can use turmeric, you can use anything you want, but most importantly, you have to make the base, and it has to come out perfect, or else this is not gonna happen. But in this video I put out all the ingredients, so you will have no problems. Thanks for watching.